Let's take
the line to be complete in race 7, the Tamarama Walter Handicap. In goes King of Atlantis, and we're set. Ready now. They're off. And a little slowly away was Splendid Retreat with King of Atlantis. Crown Duo is the early leader from Sea Jester, and wider out improving his position. Quickly Agent Court Express from Fuego Bravo. And then Bracing Rhythm. Further back is Power of Pegasus from Better Still. Then Ken Court around Splendid Retreat, and 2 lengths to King of Atlantis. They work to the back of the course now and race to the 1400. And Crown Duo is a clear-cut leader. Oh, he's keen to run in the front roll. He's a length and a half and pulling against the rider Robbie Thompson. Agent Court Express is second. Another Waterhouse horse in the 3rd position, Fuego Bravo, and another Waterhouse horse, Better Still, is 4th and wider out. And then Power of Pegasus, followed by Sea Jester. A break of 3 lengths to Bracing Rhythm. Ken Court it's outside, 2 lengths Splendid Retreat, and a half length to King of Atlantis. They work to the side, leaving the 1,000 pole behind them, and Better Still in a lightning raid shot around the outside to lead clearly now from Crown Duo. Fuego Bravo's ended 3rd, a length and a half further back in the field is Crown Duo. Agent Court Express, rather on the outside is Power of Pegasus from Agent Court Express, a length and a half further away Bracing Rhythm. Over on its inside next at the 600, Sea Jester, and then Ken Court from King of Atlantis, and Splendid Retreat is very awkwardly positioned last. Down to the turn, 500 ahead of the field here in the main race of the day, and Better Still about 3 lengths Fuego Bravo. Crown Duo's under the whip. Agent Court Express is run to second, and then Bracing Rhythm followed by Power of Pegasus, and a gap to Sea Jester and King of Atlantis. Better Still approaches the 200. The swoopers are coming now, particularly King of Atlantis. Ken Court wider out, and then Splendid Retreat. But King of Atlantis, he raced away. Oh, shades of the other day. Doesn't he love the all-weather? King of Atlantis is racing clear. He's old enough to vote. King of Atlantis beats Splendid Retreat and Ken Court. Then Power of Pegasus, followed wider out Sea Jester. Over on the inside, Bracing Rhythm, and then came Crown Duo, Better Still, followed by Fuego Bravo, and Agent Court Express has knocked up and finished at the tail of the field. The winner is number 11. King of Atlantis, Mark Usher, won here on the 23rd of June. He's rising 9 years of age. And I was looking at the William Inglis catalogue for a sale coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I've tried thoroughbreds as part of that sale, and he's been listed for sale, King of Atlantis. So I wonder whether he'll go through the sale ring after another win.
Yeah, okay, good on you, Ian. Thanks. 11, 1 and 5. A few disappointments in that. Bracing Rhythm had every chance.
They're off. Sciatica's missed a start, a length or 2, and Flying Matinee didn't begin all that well. Zero Drama got away quickly. Carsten shows pace today, and You're Joking is up there as well, in company with Yo-Yo Ma, and Sergio's looking for the front. As they put 200 behind them, a fairly bunched field. Sergio working to the lead now over Yo-Yo Joe and Russ on the outside. They're followed then by Irish Glen getting up into 4th placing. Appleby wide out is going forward. You're Joking got knocked out of it there, got checked and lost a couple of lengths as Zero Drama improved to get up into about 4th or 5th. Next is Spinner Man. Sciatica travelling out wide, 3 lengths to Blue Marwina. Trailed then by Carsten over on the inside, Guilty Verdict. 1 further back in the field then is back behind those horses, Flying Matinee over on the inside in the greenish colours, being trailed a length and a half to Gunner Matter, Edge of Perfection, and Noramai. Pretty rough through the first part of the race now. They've got 8.50 to go, and Russ in front of You're Joking. Just behind them, Sergio Appleby 4th. 3 lengths Zero Drama, 1 to Yo-Yo Ma. 2 lengths to You're Joking as they neared the corner, followed by Spinner Man, Guilty Verdict, and then Sciatica under the whip. Blue Marwina taken to the outside from Flying Matinee, Carsten, Gunner Matter, and a break to Noramai and Edge of Perfection. At the corner, Russ over on the inside narrowly from Sergio the outer as they corner. Zero Drama in 3rd place but under pressure, and then Guilty Verdict and Yo-Yo Ma between horses, and then a break to Irish Glen battling away from You're Joking, Flying Matinee, Appleby and Spinner Man. At the 300, Sergio hit the lead. Zero Drama trying to lift on the outside. Yo-Yo Ma got the run on the fence now, and at the 200 metres a Brothers coming home well. Zero Drama and Yo-Yo Ma. Here's Guilty Verdict letting loose for the big run. Guilty Verdict raced up 3 wide to tackle Yo-Yo Ma. Goes home the better, and then Zero Drama, but Guilty Verdict comes away. And Guilty Verdict races clear to win it by 3, Yo-Yo Ma. Zero Drama third, and then Sergio trailed in by Irish Glen, a break to Russ, and then came Flying Matinee, followed in by You're Joking, Gunnamatta, and back behind Gunnamatta to finish in the race was Appleby, Edge of Perfection, Noramai, long break to Blue Marwina and Carsten, Sciatica and Spinnerman last. Guilty Verdict raced away from them over the closing stages and has won it easily, ridden by Mark Pegas, trained by Russell Cameron, will pay $41,921 in the quaddie. Number 1, Guilty Verdict, Mark Pegas first. Comfortable runaway win there. Second to number 3, Yo-Yo Ma, Reese McLeod, and third, number 2, Zero Drama, ridden by Noel Kello. 1, 3 and 2 in the time of 1:53.5.
On races every week, and their Group 3s here are terrific. The Eyeliner, the Yalumba Eyeliner, and now the 4X Ipswich Cup. Okay, let's have a look here down at the start. We're just about set, ready to go, I think. The last few to come in. Planet King to move up. Miss Zoe about to move forward. Ipswich absolutely packed to the rafters for their cup today. I'm talking to one of the committee fellows earlier, Gary Parcelli, thought they might even break the record today. I'll give it a nudge if they don't. Now Spying's about to come up into the gates. Wide betting race this. Our tote favourite is Sea Breeze at $6.20. Just goes to show you how much, how hard this race really is. Now Chemical Brother, Director Special to come up. Kazakh Bell, Spying. What else are we waiting on? There's another one there. British Busker, which is about to find its position. So British Busker's in. In goes Director Special. Planet King comes up. And the last 2 to move forward here, Kazakh Bell. And I think we're all in. Yes, they're all set. Stand by for a start. We're ready to run. In the 4X Ipswich Cup, the starting signal has been given. They're ready to go. Waiting for the light to be turned on. Henderson Bay has the rails. Stand by for a start. The gates open and they're off and racing. Henderson Bay off the inside, left only Fairley and Go Clinton and Miss Zoe with the first 2 to come out of the gates. Zanetta began quickly and Chemical Brothers going for speed. And when they link up with the course popper the first time, it's Go Clinton the leader, joined by Zanetta on the outside. Chemical Brother goes to third but trapped out 3 deep. Miss Zoe's fourth. Now Henderson Bay's tucked away fifth on the insider. Mr. Smug and Sea Breezes next on the insider. British Busker. A couple of Grampians on the insider. Planet King, and 2 lengths to JBJ, then Colosseum on the insider. Director Special. Spying's back second last and Kazakh Bella's last. To the 1500 metres mark and Go Clinton is the leader. He's out by 2.5. Zanetta second the outside. Miss Zoe third on the fence. Chemical Brother travels fourth. Mr. Smug fifth on the rails. 1 length away Henderson Bay. 1 length to Grampians on the insider. British Busker. 2 to Planet King, which is racing on the outside. Sea Breeze is just up in front of those. Followed then by JBJ, Colosseum, and a long way back on the field then came Director Special, Kazakh Bell, and Spying is last. Down the back, 1,000 to go. Go Clinton out by 4 lengths. Zanetta second, Miss Zoe third, Chemical Brother fourth. Mr. Smuggers on the insider, Henderson Bay from British Busker. Then came Sea Breeze on the insider, Planet King and JBJ. Grampians has gone back next on the inside, been passed by Director Special. Then Colosseum, Spying, and Kazakh Bella's last. The pressure's about to come up now. They get to the 700. Go Clinton by 1. Zanetta second. British Busker third. Miss Zoe getting a lovely run on the fence. Then Chemical Brother, JBJ, Henderson Bay. Further back, Mr. Smug, Sea Breeze, ridden hard. Then Planet King, Grampians, Director Special, Kazakh Bell, and then Colosseum and Spying. They're on the bend, 450 to go. Go Clinton, Zanetta tackled by British Busker, and here's Henderson Bay cutting loose, and Chemical Brother next. Miss Zoe's on the fence. British Busker hit the lead in the straight. Henderson Bay coming after British Busker. Busker, then Chemical Brother and Go Clinton. British Busker the leader with 100 to go. Henderson Bay's just about on terms. It's British Busker and Henderson Bay. Henderson Bay poked his nose in front. Henderson Bay and nose British Busker. Third home in the race was Mr. Smug, just in front of Go Clinton. Then came Chemical Brother. The next time Grampian Spying, followed by Coliseum. And then Zanetta Miss Zoe, followed by Sea Breeze Director Special JBJ. And last home in the race was Planet King. Henderson Bay has got there. He's got the bound in to win the 4X Ipswich Cup. Number 11, Henderson Bay, ridden by the boom kid Zach Purton. Riding with maturity beyond his years, this kid Purton. And I'll have a guess. That's his first. I think that's his first group win. It'd have to be, wouldn't it? He's a 3 kilo claimer. But he got the ride because he rides so light. The horse only had 51. 11 first, Henderson Bay, Zach Purton. 6 British Busker, Scott Seamer second. 13 third. Is it 13 third? Go Clinton, Bruce Compton.
This Denson.
Previous to King of Atlantis. 2,400 metres ahead of them, race 8. Line good. There they go. As Vegas a little slowly into stride. Other than that, a nice even line. Gallant Pride is one of the early leaders. Wider out is Holy Grail. Norman's Way is third and Danyon fourth. Zerelda right up against the fence is next, followed by Djokovic. After about 3/4 to Rib Crush, 1.5 Wakanohana, 2.5 the favourite Rockin' Ramapo, and a similar gap as Vegas. Norman's Way goes to the front for Tony Cavallo, and on the turn out of the straight has a lead of a length on Holy Grail, trying to work a little closer to the fence. Travelling third is Gallant Pride, and Danyon is running fourth. A length further off is Zerelda the inside from Djokovic around Rib Crush, and 2 lengths to Wakanohana. Next to last, Rockin' Ramapo, and Absolute is as Vegas. 1,700 out as they work along the side of the Randwick racecourse on the all-weather track, and the leader is Norman's Way, up by 3/4 to a length on Holy Grail. Gallant Pride is over on the inside of Danyon, who's 1 out, 1 back. A length and a half further away is Zerelda fifth. Djokovic 6th on the outside. A length then to Rib Crush, parked on the fence from Wakanohana. 2 lengths then to Rockin' Ramapo, and a length and a half to as Vegas. About 10 or 12 lengths off Norman's Way, who lopes along in the lead down the back of the course and heading to the 1,200 pole. Norman's Way making play. 3/4 Holy Grail. Third is Gallant Pride, and fourth is Danyon. Then Zerelda, no change, followed by Djokovic, Wakanohana, Rib Crush. Next to last is Rockin' Ramapo, and a length behind the favourite is Vegas. They work their way over to the far bend at the 1,000 marker in this 2,400 metre race, and Norman's Way shows out by 3/4 of a length on Holy Grail. Rob Thompson on Holy Grail, keeping right in touch with this leader. Gallant Pride over on the fence is third, and then comes Danyon. A couple of lengths further off is Zerelda from Djokovic. Rib Crush making a little ground from Wakanohana. Rockin' Ramapo nearer to the inside is tending to make a little bit of leeway, and about 2 lengths to his Vegas. 600 left to go, and Norman's Way in front, about 3/4 of a length. Holy Grail in third position. Gallant Pride. Danyon fourth. Fifth is Djokovic from Rib Crush, and then Wakanohana. Rockin' Ramapo's third last. Zerelda's not travelling well, and as Vegas stone motherless as they set sail for the judge, and Holy Grail went to Norman's Way, but Danyon pounced on the pair of them, and as they raced to the 250, Danyon for trainer Gerald Ryan put 3 lengths. Rockin' Ramapo is wide out, and then comes Djokovic, and nothing else a chance, but Danyon ridden for dear life, 100 to go, and is in absolutely no danger, and Danyon blitzed them in the 8th here at Randwick to beat Rockin' Ramapo, Djokovic and Rib Crush, followed by Norman's Way, and further back in the field then as Vegas. Holy Grail knocked up from Wakanohana. Second last was Gallant Pride, and Absolute was Zerelda. Number 2, Danyon for Huey Bowman, and Greg Ryan and Gerald Ryan win the last at owner Mr. John Thompson. Number 2 in Tab Limited Land in New South Wales, $6.70 and $2.40.
Yes, in the last race here, and what's been a brilliant day here at Ipswich, Justin Stanley. Those colours, they look familiar?
Yeah, that's right. They're the colours I rode to win on Ken's Joy on several occasions, and the same owner trains this horse, so it'd be nice to win again for him.
Yeah, you certainly got a good record. Well, let's talk about Misty Mister.
Guilty verdict. And now they're nearly ready for the last on the card. Sona's Faber is coming up to complete the line-up over at the 1,400. Amber lights flashing, and they're ready to run in the final event of the day. Favourite Niavnik in the middle gate in blue and pink colours, just bouncing around a little in the stalls there. All clear, and they're off at the 1400, and Spring Warrior won the jump and lands a length and a half clear as they settle down. Aussie's Lad improving into second in company with Sinachi and Niavnik getting up to fourth on the outside. One Little Dose of Polish Party and Sona's Faber out wide, wanting to over-race a little there, and they're trailed then by Brogues and Gunnell. Military Braid down on the inside, and back at the tail of the field, Classic Benbara, who's settled towards the end today, 1,000 metres to go, and back there with him is Running On. It's Spring Warrior, a narrow leader coming up the side, leads from Magic Chance, who'd whipped up to sit outside the leader. Aussie's Lad 2 lengths away third as they go past the 800, and then came Niavnik travelling wide. In the centre is Sinachi, one to Gunnell, Polish Party, and then Little Dozer down on the inside, followed by Military Braid, Brogues, and then Running On, Classic Benbara, and Sona's Faber last as they swing around the turn at the 500 metres. Spring Warrior narrowly from Magic Chance, the outside. Aussie's Lad behind them, hard ridden. Little Dozer running up into a dead end along the inside. Gunnell pulled to the outside, making his run outside Niavnik. They got to the 300. Spring Warrior's about 2.5 lengths in front here from Aussie's Lad. Little Dozer the inside, and then came Niavnik, who's battling away only at the moment, followed by Gunnell, but Spring Warrior the one to run down. Leads by 3. Little Dozer getting into second, and then came Aussie's Lad, but Spring Warrior nicely clear with about 50 to go. Holds them out, Spring Warrior, and all the way another win here for Reese McLeod. Spring Warrior first, Little Dozer second, a half head to Aussie's Lad third, and then Classic Benbara, who's come from a long way back, followed by Gunnell. Niavnik struggled, then Sinachi, trailed by Sona's Faber, then Running On, Polish Party, and behind them a Military Braid and Brogues, and Magic Chance dropped out to finish last. Spring Warrior the winner. Spring Warrior taking out the last on the program, jumped to the front, and at no stage was it going to get run down. Number 9, Spring Warrior, ridden by Reese McLeod, taking out the last on the card. Second home, number 4, Little Dozer, Luke Nolan, and third, number 8, Aussie's Lad, Lonergan Millam. 9, 4 and 8. This young man's going to make a name for himself for sure. He's a terrific little rider, and he's managed to get Spring Warrior home. 22.30 and $5.90, but there was some support at longer odds for him on track here today. We've seen a few outsiders get up. Punters at least might have got something out of this one, who was tried at longer odds. Favourite Niavnik, well, nothing like his good win at Caulfield the other day. He was struggling a long way from home and has finished towards the middle to tail of the field. Ordinary performance from him. Second home, Little Dozer, coming through along the inside, the better part of the track. He's run on quite well, an improved run on his latest effort, and Aussie's Lad up on the pace all of the way. Yeah, Spring Warrior quite well supported on track. It came in about 9 points. 22.30 and $5.90 on the tote for Spring Warrior. 22.30 and $5.90 for Spring Warrior, trained by Tony Vassell. $2.50 Little Dozer, $4.50 for Aussie's Lad. Quinella paid $79.80. The exacta $210.60. The trifecta $2,418.90, and the running double paid $366.40 on 1 and 9. Okay.
So Southern Cross is out. Just stand by, we'll just confirm it. Yep. Okay, that's out. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Gates open. Often racing in the last event of the day. And when they link up with the course proper, My Tudor Rose near the inside got out okay. Misty Mister's going for speed. So is Biscuit Flicker, and Sailor's Lark's going up to join them. And when they settle down at Sailor's Lark, going to the lead from Biscuit Flicker. Cadazzle third, and Midnight Deal's going up 3 deep at the line the first time. Almighty Alliance fifth in the middle. Misty Mister's gone back 6th on the fence as they go to the turn out of the straight. They're closely being followed then by going through on the inside is Ned's Revenge. Then came Borachira, drifting a fair way back on the field. My Tudor Rose with Super Steam. Music Videos back second last, followed by Celestial Impact, and Tell Darcy's in front of 4 horses. Up to the 1400 metres mark, and Sailor's Lark leads to the back. Midnight Deal's gone to second, the outside. Cadazzle third. Biscuit Flicker fourth on the rails. One Almighty Alliance races fifth. 1.5 to Borachira on the outside, a Misty Mister, and then came Ned's Revenge Revenge on the inside of Tell Darcy. Another length further back, Super Steam on the outside of My Tudor Rose. Then came Music Video and Celestial Impact as last. Down the back, 1,000 metres to go. Midnight Deal in front, Cadazzle second, Sailor's Lark now third. Almighty Alliance is fourth and Borachira is taking off quickly on the outside. Biscuit Flicker back sixth on the fence. 2 lengths away in the field, Ned's Revenge. He's improving with Tell Darcy. Misty Mister's dropped back into the field. Been passed by Super Steam. Then a gap to My Tudor Road, Music Video and last Celestial Impact. They're on the side, 700 from home. Midnight Deal the leader. Led by a length, Cadazzle. Sailor's Lark third inside, Borachira. Tell Darcy taking off, Super Steam and Almighty Alliance and Biscuit Flicker trying to improve. Misty Misters going up towards the fence. Ned Revenge has dropped off from Music Video and My Tudor Rose. On the turn, 400 metres to go and Midnight Deal got away at the top of the straight. Sailor's Lark went to second, then Almighty Alliance, Misty Mister, and then Super Steam and Tell Darcy at the 200 and Sailor's Lark's after Midnight Deal and Almighty Alliance on the outside. Sailor's Lark and Midnight Deal from Almighty Alliance. Sailor's Lark's got its head in front. It's coming away close to home. And Sailor's Lark beat Midnight Deal and Almighty Alliance. Fourth home, Misty Mister. Then Borachira, My Tudor Rose, Super Steam, followed by Cadazzle, Celestial Impact, Tell Darcy, Ned's Revenge, Biscuit Flicker. And last home in the race was Music Video. Sailor's Lark wins the last, trained here by Jeff Livermore on the track here at Ipswich. And the whole family and connections under my broadcast box here, and they are absolutely ecstatic. Ridden by Robbie Morris. So that's a family affair. Family affair. The son-in-law rides the winner. Good on you, Robbie. 4 Sailor's Lark the winner. Ridden by Robert Morris. Will pay $6.20 and $2.40. Number 3 is second, and that is Midnight Deal to pay $4.60. 5 third, Almighty Alliance, will pay $1.70. Fourth went to number 7, and that was Misty Mister. The numbers in